Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Oaktree TV. I'm Dave Kemp and today I'm joined by CJ Loeffler. CJ, say hello.
Hey Dave, hey Oaktree.
Thanks for coming on today, CJ. So the reason I wanted to bring him on is to talk about two of their new products that they've recently introduced, the Smart Dryer Lithium Ion and the PerfectDry Lux Rechargeable. So let's start there, CJ. Why don't we start with like a quick overview of, MG development and how you guys came up with these new products.
Yeah, so again, Dave, thanks for having us on. Awesome to have a platform to be able to talk about the products and promote them a little bit here. So just a quick overview of MG. So MG Development is a manufacturer of hygiene and maintenance products for the hearing industry. You may know us from our PerfectDry Lux or Perfect Clean. And we kind of took that concept, and there's so much out in the industry we were hearing about rechargeables. And are our products able to work with rechargeables? So we kind of took that and we said, how can we make this better for people that have rechargeable hearing aids? Because as you know, that's something that's kind of now being a major portion of the hearing aid industry is the rechargeability aspect. So we came up with the two products called the Smart Dryer for lithium-ion hearing aids, and then we also have the Z-Power charger, which is the PerfectDry Lux Rechargeable.
Awesome. So why don't you tell us a little bit about these dryers?
Yeah. So the Smart Dryer Lithium-Ion, it's designed specifically to work with either the Miracle Ear Genius, the Rexton Stellar, and the Signia Pure Charge and Go. We partnered with Savantos actually to make this. So during the R&D process and the design, we worked with them hand in hand to make sure that it was able to work and communicate with the charging system so that it would also allow it to charge, dry, and then disinfect with the UVC lamp. For the PerfectDry Lux Rechargeable, we partnered also with Z-Power on that during the design phase to make sure that it would specifically talk to their charging system. Then also to allow a drying and a disinfecting cycle with the UVC lamp.
That's interesting. Very cool. So I know that one of the concerns that people have with these dryers or just dryers in general is the temperature, and are these safe to use with the rechargeable batteries? So can you speak to that a little bit about what you guys did in an attempt to sort of alleviate that concern?
Yeah, so it's a great point. One of the biggest issues is with rechargeable hearing aids, they're very temperature sensitive. So you can't use just any old dryer that's out there because it reaches temperatures that's too high and will actually damage the battery itself. So when we work with the companies, the manufacturers, hand in hand to make sure, there's a lot of work that goes into this, and it takes several months of research and development to make sure that everything's going to work properly and that we don't exceed those temperatures. These products in particular are in fact the only recommended device to be working with either one of those brands. So I wanted to show you, Dave, just quickly, I guess so you can see what the actual dryer will look like. So this is the Smart Dryer for lithium ion. As you can see, it's a little bit different, and if you're familiar with any of the models that I had mentioned, whether it's the Rexton Stellar or the Signia Pure Charge and Go or the Miracle Ear Genius, this is actually the charging base that you would see. So anyone that's familiar with those brands, this would be the base that uses. It actually will just go right inside the unit. So it just goes right in, simply drop it in, and there's just a little wee cover plate. You just slide that right in and close. And that will allow the unit to then fully do everything at once. So where this really became an idea was for the people that are using charging systems that have rechargeable hearing aids. They wanted to also use a dehumidifier to get rid of moisture, whether it was from sweating or just every day, just from your body producing it. The big thing with the rechargeable hearing aid in the dryer is you have one device, so it's an all-in-one feature. You don't have to use a charging system and then after or before take the hearing aids off the rechargeable system and then put it into a drying system. It just takes too long. So we wanted to make sure that it was one device that you could do everything. On the PerfectDry Lux Rechargeable, it is again for the Z-Power system. So this is what it looks like. And all you do on the bottom here is there's 2 screws that you will remove a plate, and that's where actually the charger is going to go in. So as you can see now, it's see-through. That's actually the opening where the Z-Power system will go in the bottom. So if you have a Z-Power system, it looks like this. That's where you would place it inside. And once you place it inside, you just push and it'll click. And then you can tuck the cable up inside with a piece that we actually have for wrapping the cable. And when that's done, complete, you can see that it's right there it's a flush mount, so there's nothing out of the ordinary there.
That's awesome. Very cool. I mean, it's a pretty brilliant idea. I mean, everybody is moving toward rechargeables and, giving people that item that is just a dryer, a charger. Every night you pop it in there and you know that your patient's going to wake up the next day with fully charged batteries and a clean, dehumidified, disinfected hearing aid. So that's really, really cool. So AAA's next week. I'm sure you're going to be there. Can people come by your booth and check these new products out?
They are. So I will be at AAA. We have booth 936 is where we'll be. So anyone that would like to see them in person to get some more education, please come on over to booth 936. We'd love to see you and give you some more education on the products. And obviously you can purchase them through MG Development, but obviously I'm on here with Oaktree. Oaktree will be another location or an avenue to be able to get these products as well.
Awesome. Well, cool, CJ. Thanks a lot for joining us today, and thanks for everybody for tuning in this